Hi, welcome to tip number 6 from our Momentum Accelerator. Each day for 12 days, I'm sharing a business tip that is aligned with that week's content in Momentum Accelerator. So week 6 is one of the sessions focused on finances. In that week, we talk about cash flow management, projections, and how to pay yourself, both in your business and also help you save for retirement, because when you own your own business, you don't have a company-sponsored 401k unless you set it up. So today's business tip is pay yourself properly. So depending on the legal structure of your business, there's different ways that you have to pay yourself legally. So if you are a sole proprietorship or an LLC, you pay yourself with an owner's draw. So what that looks like, it's very simple. It just means writing yourself a check from the business account to your personal account to yourself, or transferring from your business account to your personal account. The way taxes work with owner's draw is you are taxed on all the profit that you make in your business, and you pay even if you don't take it as an owner's draw. So you're taxed on that. But when you do take it as an owner's draw, you have self-employment taxes as well. It's important to do that. A lot of people, when they're very first starting out with their business, they don't pay themselves. They just reinvest any money that they make back into the business because they have some other strategy until the business is growing. So perhaps a savings, or they have another job, or they have a partner who's paying some of the bills. At some point, though, you're going to need to pay yourself, because you need to prove to yourself that this is going to work if you take money out, right? Like, you can do it for a long time and not take any money out, but that's really a hobby, if we're being honest, right? Something that you do to help others or for fun that doesn't make you any money, that's a hobby. So when you're getting ready to start paying yourself, and you are a sole proprietor or an LLC, and if it's a multiple member LLC, then the amount that you take for your owner's draw is determined in your owner's agreement with everybody, all the members of the LLC. If you're a single member LLC, then you can take whatever you decide that your cash flow will allow you to take. And then if you're an S corp, you are required to pay yourself as an employee. So you're paying yourself a salary, and it has to go through like payroll. So you're actually, withholding and paying your Social Security and, all that stuff, unemployment. You're paying into all of that for yourself and any employees that you have. There are some benefits to that, tax benefits to that structure that offsets the extra cost of those withholdings. Usually, this is just a rule of thumb, and I'm not a tax expert, but I've been told that if you are making about $80,000 in your business that you're taking home, this is your salary or your revenue, then it makes sense to look at switching to an S corp. The tax benefits there will probably be beneficial to you. Also, if you have other employees that are W-2 employees that you're already processing their salaries or their hourly wages through a payroll company, it's easy to add yourself on. So you could do it that way as well if you are an S corp. Okay, so digging more into this, I would advise you to consider applying for Momentum. This is a 12-week in-person program. It starts June 4th, and applications are open until May 30th. Super excited to see you inside the program if you think it's a good fit. And until then, I will see you next time for Biz Tip number 7. Thanks.